Hello guys, ignore how messy my room is. But if you've got an original Xbox, my one's from 2002, I think it's a Rev 1 motherboard. I don't know much about these OG Xboxes, but yeah. Basically, if you got one and it's doing the cycle frag where it will turn on, turn off, turn on, turn off, turn on, and then light up green and red or green and orange if you don't have a AV cable plugged in, then when you plug it in it'll turn green and red. Basically replace all the capacitors on the board. That's just mandatory, to be fair. The caps are most likely something that have failed, but there's multiple failures within these consoles, and you might notice that after changing the caps your console's magically started working and you think it's all good. You screw it all back together and you notice yet again it is cycle fragging. Like after, it's been sat there for a while. And what I want you to do is kind of pull like a red ringed 360 and just let it run for like maybe a minute, a couple minutes, 5 minutes tops, obviously. And what this is going to be doing is that there's a crystal oscillator in the Xbox, and at least in my case, when any heat or pressure is put onto it, it will let the console boot and it will work. I'm guessing this is a security percussion, maybe. I don't exactly know how crystal oscillators work. I'm not that advanced yet. I need to learn. But pretty much it's not going to boot when this crystal oscillator does not want to work at all. And when heat or pressure is applied to it, it will just spring on and work perfectly fine. I'll let this run for like 5 minutes and I'll come back and show you. It's not done. I do just want to mention one thing. Do not like do the towel trick or like put screws in your fan to stop it from running and let your console overheat that way. It literally like only needs the tiniest bit of heat to actually work. It might even work now. No, okay. You can kind of tell when it's gonna work because of the way the fans and the disk drive and the hard drive kind of boot up. They get a bit more rampant and faster. So yeah, that's my bad. I got a bit overexcited. I'm gonna let it sit for just a bit longer. Oh yeah, and also if you want, you can actually get these crystal oscillators from China, or you can get them on DigiKey. Really anywhere that sells technological parts, you can find one. I don't know if you can just replace it with any sort of crystal oscillator. Because I like I said, I just don't know how they work. I don't know if it's like capacitors where if it's close enough within value it will just work, or if it's like a resistor where like resistors have to be the same or your thing will blow up. So yeah. Okay, I let it run for a bit longer this time. I'm gonna first of all fill the back. Yeah, that feels a bit warm. Let's turn it off. Turn it straight back on. And look, it is booting. So yeah, like I said, not much heat at all. You can't even feel the heat through the shell. I removed the clock capacitor, so that's why it's asking for the time. But as you can see, I got my controller. It works and it will run without a doubt, because I'm pretty sure the crystal oscillator is literally just there for boot. I think it's just a security measure because it will work and function as an Xbox. You can come here and listen to music. The people that had this before me actually left all their playlists and music on it. It's pretty sick. I put this on here though. Let's get a good one on. I like this one. As you can see, that works though. You could play a game. This one actually had Halo 2 left in it, so you could play Halo 2 if you want. I mean, I could play Halo 2 if I want. I don't know about you. But yeah, basically, if your Xbox is still doing it, just try that out and see that fixes it.